Ian Evatt, the warmest of welcomes back to Blackpool. Just firstly try and summarise how it feels to be sat here as the new head coach of Blackpool Football Club.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredibly emotional for me. It's a club that's very close to my heart for so many reasons, really. Just driving down and seeing the tower again just gave me those goosebumps. Seeing and walking back into the stadium, seeing the work that's been undertaken in the stadium that Simon's achieved is just fantastic, and yeah, I just can't wait to get started. Really, it's very special.
We'll discuss your managerial record so far in a moment, but just reflect on your time firstly here as a player. You had a wonderful time here over the 7 years you were here. Just discuss that time with us.
Words can't really explain it. I think it was just so special for me personally. The best time of my playing career by far. We achieved some magical things with a very special group of people. The connection with the fan base, you know, football clubs are the heart of every community, and just seeing what it did for this town and how it just brought it alive, really. I'll never forget seeing the promenade just filled with Tangerine. I can remember it like it was yesterday, and yeah, just very special to achieve what we achieved as underdogs, and having that mentality and mindset to go against the grain was just incredible, and that's something that I want to try and replicate coming back. You know, everyone speaks about that time and that era, and I think, you know, it's time that we started to enjoy some of those moments again, and that's what I'm here to do.
And with that, you've seen what this club can do when everyone aligns and there's a real momentum and driving force behind the club. That must really excite you as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I understand what it means to the fan base. I understand what the fan base want to see. They want to see fearless attacking football. They want to make this place an absolute, you know, real hard place to come and get results. And I think we've probably come away from that a little bit. But yeah, we want to see the players go out there, entertain, enjoy themselves, but fundamentally work harder than the opposition. That's what this club requires, that's what the fan base requires, and hopefully we can bring that to the table.
In your managerial career now, is that one of your guiding sort of mantras, making the team entertaining and working hard throughout the whole season? Yeah,
I mean, I'd like to think I'm quite a technical coach. I like to define the details of the game, but don't be mistaken, it's underpinned by hard work. It's underpinned by doing the basics really well, being better at set plays. I think, you know, we've come away from being good at set plays, and set plays are a huge part of the game now. And I've come to develop on that side of it as well. Just looking at Arsenal and the amount of goals that they score, for instance, at the top of the game. Just quick wins, and initially that's what we need to do, is have quick wins, get some confidence, build some momentum, and then we can start to progress the game model and the ideology of what I want the team to be like. But first off, make sure we work harder than the opposition. Just
reflecting on your managerial career to date so far, you're still relatively early in your managerial career, but over 350 matches as a manager so far. How do you reflect on your time at Barrow and Bolton, because two very successful stints there?
I've loved them both, and they've been huge learning experiences for me. Massive thank you to Barrow initially for giving me the opportunity to be a head coach manager, and obviously getting them promoted for the first time in 48 years is very special, and I'm delighted to see that they're still there and still doing well in League Two. And Paul Hornby, the owner, is still obviously, you know, developing the club and improving the club season upon season. So really pleased to see that. Bolton, you know, it was ground zero when I took over. Had a really special relationship with Sharon Britton, the owner there, and we had some great times. You know, promotion, 2 playoffs, playoff final, a Wembley Cup win. Yeah, just can't speak highly enough of that football club as well. Just loved my time there, and it was all for me still about learning and developing. And this time off has given me that chance to reflect and gain some perspective. When you're in post, sometimes it's difficult to work on yourself and improve yourself, and I think that's what I've done over this last 9 months, is look at what went well, look at what didn't go so well, how can I improve that, and then how can I develop my knowledge of the game. I think what we know as coaches is limited, and what you don't know is limitless, and I'm trying to constantly get information to make myself a better coach and manager, and hopefully I can bring that to the table here.
I was going to touch on that. Do you think this sort of 9-month break you've had out of the game has been a real sort of positive thing for you?
Absolutely. You don't feel it at the time, but I needed a break. I've been in the game for almost 27 years without a break because I'd gone straight from playing into being a coach. And as I said, just being able to spend some time on yourself again and understand what's been achieved and what could have been better. And I've managed to do that, and also, you know, work on the things that I want to improve and improve my knowledge of the game holistically in all aspects. I think I've done that, and I'm ready to go again.
Looking at the present day now, what's going to be your initial aims when you start here as head coach?
Well, I'm here to win football matches. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter about, you know, the historics of what's been achieved as a player or the things that we've done together before. I'm here on merit to win football matches for this football club, and that's my aim really. It's to focus on improving the players' confidence levels, making us a more aggressive team. You know, I want us to be on the front foot. I want us to attack with and without the ball, and really get that mindset and mentality into the players very early on. As I said, just reinforcement all the time, just positive messages, get the fans backing us, because I know the difference that they can make. And once that happens, hopefully we'll start to progress up the table. You know, it's going to be small incremental stages, that we can't go from 0 to 100, but we're going to make sure we have the small wins initially, make sure the players have a clear plan of what's required with and without the ball. And as I said, if we can attack with and without the ball, I know we'll start to win matches, because I think this is a very talented squad. And
you've spoken with Simon and the senior leadership team over the past few days as well. How much are you looking forward to working with them?
Very much so. I mean, everyone I've met here has been fantastic. The senior management team is incredible. You know, David, Julian, Nick, meeting yourself today, Simon yesterday. Yeah, just special. Just, I think, really positive, really calm, and really supportive. And that's what I think I need. You know, really good support off the pitch. And it's then my job to make sure that I create performances and winning matches on the pitch. And you know what Simon's achieved in the 6 years here, seeing where the club is now compared to where it was is fantastic. And I'm so proud to now be the head coach and hopefully get him a legacy as well. You know, that's what's required. We're here to win, to get promoted, and hopefully look to the future and get this club back to where it was when I was here the last time.
And obviously you're bringing Stephen Craney to work alongside you as well as assistant head coach. You've worked with him before, obviously the fans know him well as well. What can you bring to the coaching setup? Yeah, Stephen's obviously someone I've known a very long time. He came in very late to the Bolton staffing group, but Stephen brings a wealth of knowledge. He is a really consistent guy, a really good guy, really positive with the players, builds excellent relationships with the players, and is someone that is really supportive to me and can help reinforce my messaging. He knows what I require, he knows what this club requires, so really it's a seamless transition for us to come in and hit the ground running. And finally, what would be your message to the Blackpool supporters? Yeah, just get behind us. I know what you can do for us. I've witnessed it, I've felt it, it's palpable. I understand, we have a part to play in that we've got to get you excited again and get your bums off the seats and be proud of this football club once again and build and recreate that connection that we had. And we're going to do everything we can on and off the pitch to make that happen. I can tell I'm going to give it absolutely everything. I'm going to give it my all. I know the players will do the same. And hopefully, as I said, we can recreate some of those magical moments again. Welcome back. Wish you every success. Thank you very much. Cheers.